Hello everybody! Today we're going to do a quick short 20-minute practice working out the whole body for those of us that maybe don't have enough time or are short on time but want to get a practice in. This one's for you. You'll need 2 blocks and some blankets to sit on, 1 or 2. This helps lift the hips, tilt the pelvis forward. And then once you have your props, go ahead and bring your blankets onto the mat and sit in a cross-legged pose called Sukhasana in Sanskrit. Root the sit bones down into the floor as you lift the torso up, shining the heart, stretching the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Settle here. Paying attention to the breath, watching the inhale come in through the nose and out through the nose. Scan the body, starting at the top of the head, working your way down to the shoulders, down the arms, down the torso and the legs, all the way down to your tippy toes. Getting in tune with how the body is today, in this moment, in this space. Then bringing your attention to your mind space, seeing what thoughts are roaming around in there, not trying to change them or force them to go away, simply seeing what is floating around in the mind right now, in this moment. And gently take your awareness to your breath. Watching the inhale come in through the nose and out through the nose. Feeling the cool air fill you up. The warm air deflate the body, softening it into the earth. And the inhale lifting you up away from the earth. The exhale softening you back down. Stay with this slow, steady breath throughout class today. At any point, come back to it if you lose yourself or you get caught up in something else. We'll begin to move now, inhaling the hands up wide and high overhead, stretching for the ceiling as we lower the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale to plant the right hand, lifting the left arm up and over. Coming into a side body stretch here, rotating the chest open. Inhale to center. Exhale, plant the left hand by the left hip, reaching the right arm up and over. Inhale to center. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center, getting nice and tall. Exhale, plant the left hand on the right knee, place the right hand behind you, and twist the body over to the right. Letting the neck be the last thing to twist over the right shoulder. Dropping the shoulders away from the ears as we find length on the inhale. Twist a little deeper on the exhale. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, place the right hand on the left knee and the left hand behind you, twisting to the opposite side. Inhale to find length. Exhale to deepen the twist, taking the gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale back to center, stretching the arms up. Exhale, plant the hands in front of you. Walk yourself out any amount, folding over the legs here. Connect back to your inhale, watching the air flow into the body, and then effortlessly leaving the body. On an inhale, slowly walk yourself up all the way to a seated position. We'll switch the cross of our legs so the opposite leg is in front. Repositioning ourselves as we root the sit bones down, lift the torso up, reaching the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Inhale the hands wide and high. Exhale, plant the left hand by the left hip, extending the right arm up and over. Inhale to center. Exhale, plant the right hand, extend the left arm up and over. Giving the side body a nice deep stretch here. Inhale to center. Exhale, we'll plant the hands in front of us, walk out any amount. Allow the head to become heavy, folding over the legs. Notice how the stretch has shifted as we've shifted the way our legs are crossed. Observe the subtle differences in the body as the body moves. Inhale, walk yourself up all the way to a nice tall seat. We'll go ahead and move the blankets off to the side. Come into a tabletop position, stacking your wrists directly under your shoulders, your knees directly under your hips, taking your gaze slightly forward of the fingers. We'll hug the low ribs in, bringing the navel to the spine. Take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. We'll begin to move into cat-cow. Inhaling to draw the chest through the arms. Exhale to drop the head, round the spine. Inhale forward, arching the spine. Exhale to round, tuck in the head. Inhale forward. Exhale to round. Inhale forward. Exhale to round. A few more, moving at the pace of your own breath. Noticing how the body feels through each little movement. And we'll meet back in a neutral position. Bring the big toes towards each other, the knees out wide. Press your hips back, coming into a child's pose. Let the forehead press into the mat, reaching the arms out in front of you. Connect back to your inhale, allowing the body to fill up with fresh new energy and life force, prana. Exhaling out the old stagnant energy the body no longer needs. Walk the hands forward, pressing them into the mat. Take your gaze forward. Move, shift forward, bringing your hips up, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Bend the knees as much as you need to here. Maybe you bend one knee and then the other, walking out your dog. Then finding stillness in your posture here, lifting the hips up and back to where the wall and the ceiling meet each other. On an exhale, walk your feet up to meet your hands. Coming into a forward fold. Inhale, draw the chest forward, hands to shins. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, bringing the hands overhead. Exhale, the hands down by your side. We'll begin moving with our breath on each count. Inhale up. Exhale to fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step one foot back, then the other. Take a breath in. On your exhale, lower the entire body down to the ground. Untuck the toes. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Inhale to a baby cobra. Little weight should be in the hands here. Exhale, tuck the toes. Press through tabletop to downward facing dog. Lifting the hips up and back as high as they will go. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. On your next inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen the leg out. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to find length.
Exhale, knee to nose. Pause here, hold. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Plant the foot down in the front of the mat next to your right wrist. Rotate the back foot flat so the toes are pointing slightly forward. And on an inhale, we're going to rise up to warrior two, stacking the knee over the ankle, spreading the arms wide. Take a gaze over the middle finger. Take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. One more breath in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Push the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold. Pause here. Step the foot through. Align your heel to your back middle arch. Bend the knee. Inhale up. Warrior two. Taking the gaze over the middle finger. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Stepping the left foot back. Pressing the hips up. Downward facing dog. Pushing the thigh bones to the back of the room. Take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. On your next exhale, walk the feet to meet the hands. Coming into a forward fold at the front of your mat. Sit your hips down and back. Coming into chair pose. Inhale the chest up. Shine the heart forward as you reach the sit bones down to the earth beneath you. Inhale to rise. Exhale, lower the hands. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, sit back, chair pose. Most of the weight is in the heels here. Take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. Exhale, fold over the legs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step one leg back and then the other, lowering all the way down to the belly. Inhale, lift the chest, little weight in the hands. This is baby cobra. Exhale, press the hands into the mat, tuck the toes, push the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Press into the hands as you lift out of the wrist joint to reach and get as long as you can from your wrist to your shoulder to your hips. Take one more deep breath here. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold. Take a deep breath in. A deep breath out. Plant the foot at the front of the mat. Rotate the back foot down so the toes are pointing in slightly. Heel to arch alignment here. Inhale up, spreading the arms wide. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Leaning backwards. Little weight in the back hand. Inhale forward, coming into side angle, reaching the left arm up and over, little weight in the bottom hand, rotating the chest open. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands, step one foot back, press up, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, hold. Take a deep breath in. A deep breath out. Your next exhale, plant the foot at the front of your mat. Align your heel to your middle arch of the back foot. Stack the knee over the ankle. Inhale to rise up. Take the gaze over the front fingers, middle finger. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Your next inhale, reverse the warrior. Bring the front arm up and over. Exhale, bring the hand down, resting the forearm on the knee, bringing the right hand up and over, rotating the chest open, coming into extended side angle on this side. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, rotate the hands down, step the foot back, push the hips up, downward facing dog. Go ahead and drop to your knees here. Move the feet off to the side, come to sitting on your bottom. And roll yourself down, vertebrae by vertebrae, onto the mat. All the way down to laying down. Hug each knee into the chest here. We'll keep the right knee, or we'll keep the left knee hugged in. Extend the right leg long. Press the right heel into the mat, hugging the muscle to the bones here. Taking a deep breath in and out. Then bending the right knee, placing the right foot flat on the mat, hooking your left ankle to your right thigh, coming into a figure four. Option to stay right here. Option to interlace the hands behind your right thigh for a deeper stretch. Be sure to keep your left toes flexed towards your left knee to protect the joint. Inhale, filling the body up. Exhale to soften. Gently release the interlace, placing the foot flat on the mat, unhooking the ankle, hugging the right leg into the chest, bringing the left leg nice and long, pressing the heel into the floor, firming the quads. Take an inhale, feel the belly press against the right leg. When you're ready, bringing the left foot flat on the mat, hooking the right ankle over the right thigh, staying here if you did so on the other side, or interlacing the hands behind the thigh, keeping the right toes flexed to your knee. Come back to the breath, inhaling through the body, exhaling through the body. Undoing the interlace when you feel you've stretched both sides evenly. Bringing both feet down to the mat. We'll bring our arms in between our thighs. Lift the feet, reaching for the outside edges of the feet between the legs. We'll come into happy baby, shining the feet up towards the ceiling any amount. Drawing the knees down to the outsides of the armpits. Reaching the tailbone towards the floor here. Taking deep breaths in and out. Letting the body guide you into the posture. Allowing the body to settle with each slow, steady breath. Gently release the feet. Take your arms out to a T. Drop the knees over to the right. Coming into a simple supine twist. Option to take the gaze over the left shoulder if it feels okay on your neck. Or option to keep the gaze up towards the ceiling like I'm doing. Each one is beautiful in its own way. Inhale the knees back to center. Exhale the knees over to the left. Twisting to the opposite side, keeping the shoulders plugged into the mat here. Allowing the twist to happen in the mid-back, the thoracic region. And then the body slow down, preparing for rest. Inhale the knees back to center, giving yourself one last squeeze. And stretching out to your final resting pose, Shavasana. Letting the legs be wide, allowing the arms to roll open. Allow the entire body to soften and relax. Allowing your awareness to rest just above the nose, letting all else fall away. Invite a deep breath into the body, filling it up with air, gently releasing it. Begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes, waking the body up, letting it know we're moving on to our next activity. Maybe you roll the ankles and the wrists out as you work your way to stretching from your fingers to your toes. Rolling over onto your right side in a space of gratitude, using your right arm as a pillow. Pausing here, thanking yourself for making it to your mat today to practice, and pushing yourself up slowly so your head is the last thing to rise. Coming to a comfortable seated position. Gently keep the eyes closed. Bring your hands to heart center. Thank you for practicing with me today. May you go out into the world and shine your light bright so others know they can shine theirs too. Namaste.